welcome back. I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day. Today we are playing GREASEFANG Chariot in Ranked Standard. Everyone knows Seeka's Chariot at this point is a 4-mana 4/4 legendary artifact vehicle. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/2 green cat creature tokens. When it attacks, create a token that's a copy of target token you control, including the cat tokens or any other tokens you can make in this deck. But what happens if it dies? That's where GREASEFANG Okaba Boss comes in. 3-mana 4/3 legendary creature Rat Pilot. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return target vehicle card, including the Chariot vehicle, from your graveyard to the battlefield, which will cause it to create 2 more cat creature tokens. It gains haste. You can then attack immediately and create a copy of one of those cat tokens. Return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of your next end step, so then the following turn, you can then play it and make even more cats. Kind of absurd. So much so that it's worth trying out this combo, GREASEFANG Chariot. The rest of the deck is kind of built around standard Orzhov, Abzan control strategies. We are running Eye Twitch and Shaman Gas, but only 4 total. There's a lot going on in the deck. We're not jamming 8 of these bad boys in there. For that reason, we're only running 2 Deadly Dispute, because you're not always going to have a 1-drop on 1. Just a little bit of card advantage built in there, but that is not our entire game plan. Tons of removal between Fateful Absence, Rite of Oblivion, and Vanishing Verse. 4 copies of the Innkeeper, which pairs well with all the token generation. It also allows you to turn 3 Chariot when you have the Innkeeper on too. A little bit of Bankbuster. It is another vehicle that can be returned by the Okaba, but also serves more card draw in the deck. Wedding Announcement, both token fodder and card draw. And then lastly, a couple Planeswalkers on top, including the classic Ren and 7 Chariot combo, as well as 1 copy of Lull, Wandering Emperor, and Sorin, and 2 Medical Masters on top to sweep it all up. That's the deck. If you've been enjoying this channel, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for the algorithm. Let me know what deck I should play next. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Okay, what do we got going on here? Nothing till turn 3. We do have the Chariot GREASEFANG combo. Give this a go. We are on the play. Start here. Up against our Doom. On that Spikefield Hazard. Okay, we do draw into something we can play here. Shambling Gas comes out. Decent fodder for Rite of Oblivion. Spikefield Hazard Part 2. Okay, the gas is exiled. Guess we're dropping the GREASEFANG here. 4/3 creature. Let's see if a little bit of stick here. Perhaps a 3rd Spikefield Hazard or Play with Fire. We'll see if the Okaba Boss hits the bin or not. Now we're looking for that 4th land drop. Have not hit it yet. Blue. Oh, okay. I was thinking big red. But a little bit of Izzet action here. Removal tribal thus far. Opponent answering every threat we've deployed. Still some stick here. Perhaps another Spikefield Hazard, or... Okay. So we play this for nothing. I think we probably can. I am not sure they're going to have that many creatures. We're not really sure what they're playing yet. I guess Dragon's Fire implies a Goldspan Dragon. But I'm fine getting this down for 0, especially with Chariot coming. That incidental life drain could matter. Opponent on 4 mana, do nothing. We hit the next land drop. They have enough for counter magic. We don't really have a good answer to that. I guess we could let the Seeka's Chariot get countered, hopefully draw into another GREASEFANG later in the game. I think I'd rather that one get countered. So we'll go for it here. They could just deluge. But, ooh, lands. No Joroi, no counterspell. Chariot is live. Interesting. Ends here. No, opponent does nothing. Wow. No counterspell, no deluge. Does that mean they have instant speed creature? They draw into the Joroi? Maybe they need that 5th land drop? I don't know. Okay. So I think we power up the Chariot, attack, Deadly Disputed away. You can also play Sorin and power it up. What's more valuable? Yeah, let's start here. Move to combat. Galvanic Iteration, okay. What is this, little double removal action? What do we got going on here? Targeting the Chariot, targeting something else. Double Dragon's Fire, okay. Sure. Is there anything we can draw that can protect it? I don't think so. No Jajiri Shelter in this deck. Go ahead and pop you off. That's fine. Drain the opponent a little bit. Refresh. Opponent reveals Goldspan in their hand. So we have to deal with that this coming turn. Do we play out Sorin and make a flying blocker? If they remove it, it's going to feel bad. If they don't, it's going to feel pretty good. We can also just play out the Innkeeper and wait one more turn to do that. It's definitely greedier to play Sorin. Alright, it's more mana efficient though. We don't have anything else going on. Alright, let's not be too greedy. We'll play out the Innkeeper. End here. So if attack with Goldspan, make 2 treasure, play another Dragon's Fire, then we're going to feel bad. So we're letting them do it this way, which is not ideal. 4 to the face, 2 mana open. Rite of Oblivion away. Not sure if it's to the cat token or the Innkeeper just yet. Appears to be some level of stick from the opponent. Now we do have enough mana to both Sorin and Rite of Oblivion. Never the other dispute. Okay. I think we dropped the cat off. I guess we attack first. Rite of Oblivion after combat, then play Sorin. Let's give it a go. Opponent has enough mana to stall the Storm Giants. Don't think we play around that. Okay, opponent goes down to 15. It's going to give you more treasure. I guess if that's the case, we want to play Sorin first. They have enough to Jawari, though. Yeah, I think we drop Sorin first. See what they want to do before we target with Rite of Oblivion. Sorin lands. Are we drawing or making a blocker? I guess we don't have to choose just yet. Let's start here. Now we'll target you. I probably should have done this first. Can drop off the treasure. That's fine with me. Alright, so I wish I had gone back and done Sorin first, because they might have enough mana here to play a more expensive removal spell on Sorin. Goes off without a hitch. I think we like the blocker for Hall of the Storm Giants, even though that puts it in range of a cheaper removal spell. Okay. Not a bad turn for us. Let's see if the opponent goes Galvanic Windfall for a massive turn of their own. What do they got here? We're decently set up, though, with Rite of Oblivion. We're going to be able to get through a number of dragons, plus Deadly Dispute to reload. Tap land. Is that their third Jawari? I feel like I've seen 3. Galvanic Iteration. Is it Windfall time? Dragon's Fire. Third one of the game, maybe? Yeah, third one. Okay. Getting a little bit of life drain off. Probably attack and then Deadly Dispute this turn. Let's see what we draw into. Looks almost like the game is frozen. I don't think so, though. Opponent just holding priority here. Not sure what they're thinking about. Almost looks like the game is frozen. Alright, resolves. Is that all? 3 Dragon's Fire so far. Wedding Announcement, pretty good draw. Okay, I think we attack first, then did the Dispute, then Wedding Announcement. Now we can't play this first. It's possible they run 4 Jawaris. Let's Deadly Dispute first. And I think we're dropping off the Innkeeper at this point. Try to keep the pressure up. Opponent is down to 10. So I'm doing this first because I didn't want to get Deadly Dispute Jawari'd. Could have done Wedding Announcement first to get the extra life gain trigger off the Innkeeper, but I don't think that's worth it. More stick by the opponent. They could have a hard counterspell here. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're just not paying attention to the game. They're down to 1 card, though, which is good. And we're about to reload. No lands. Do have Wedding Announcement on the way, though. Feels pretty good. And Lolth to follow. We're in a great position to grind. Double Rite of Oblivion, double Wedding Announcement, and a Lolth. That's a ton of removal and, you know, just draw engine built in there. Okay. The 104 is coming up. I wonder if they whack us with all this turn. 3-turn clock. Yep, here comes turn 1. We are going to have a lot of blockers, though. Down to 10. Land is good. Opponent is all tapped out. Probably just lull here. Create a bunch of blockers. Alright, we can get in there with you. 3, 6. I think this should be fine. 3 blockers should be enough to get through Hall plus any number of removal spells. They go land. Do nothing. Okay. Probably take our draw first. Lose a life. Shambling Ghast. Okay. I think we run our attackers that into them. Plus, with Meathook Massacre on the board, we're sitting quite pretty. We also have a cheaper Rite of Oblivion if we need to pay for the Hall of Storm Giants cost. Are they just going to let it all go through? I didn't want to flash in Wandering Emperor there, because I feel like they probably have some interaction here. They take it all. Go down to 1. Sacrifice target non-land permanent. That is the last point of damage, isn't it? Okay, let's go for it. Sacrifice you. Looks like we get there. I don't think they have any life gain in this deck. Certainly not at instant speed. They could draw, but I don't think there's any life gain in that deck. Spiteful Hazard the face. All right. Nice. All right, that was interesting. Okay. Up we go. 2-lander with Gas and Deadly Dispute and Chariot. Feeling pretty good. So we play you on black. I think so. Because you don't necessarily have that next land drop. So we'll depend on the classic Gas Deadly Dispute combo to get some cards moving. Blood Fountain. Alright, it's probably a Rakdos sacrifice deck. Are we Deadly Disputing this turn? We really do need to hit lands. So I think so. Okay. Ends here. Probably Deadly Dispute on end step. Gotta keep hitting land drops. There's a battlefield, create a blood token. Here comes the Harvester, sure. Okay, yep, let's go ahead and Deadly Dispute now. Drop off the gas, get some treasure, hopefully hit our land drop. We don't. We do not, again, wow. Do we slam a Chariot into them? We want them to kill it, because if they do, we just get the Okaba boss going. We need to hit land those so badly. Wow. Yeah, I think we slam the Chariot, hope they kill it, and then try to get back Okaba. Very awkward. Gotta hit land next turn. Ugh, feels bad. We'll get there, right? Surely we'll get there. This can only be done at sorcery speed, too, which is interesting. So they can't do it in response to kill the Chariot. So they'll need a Voltage Surge, basically, to kill the Chariot. And we hope they do, because we'd love to get the GREASEFANG combo going. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return target vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of your next end step. Gotta hit land, though. Blood Fountain. Not too scary. Two attackers. My turn. Okay. Leave open mana. We don't hit lands. We gotta hit lands. Probably go for the Chariot play anyway. Even though they have open mana. I think that's fine. Because that's what we want them to do anyway. So, we'll give it a go. Probably play the Bank Buster to get that draw. We gotta hit that third land drop. Alright, let's see that Voltage Surge action. Deadly Dispute. Okay. Okay. Goes off. They do not draw into Voltage Surge. Perhaps that was their plan. Cat Sound. Always pleasant. When it goes down to 15. Bankbuster or Twitchy? Probably Bankbuster. Guaranteed draw next turn. Whew. Painful land drops. Chariot go in the distance, though. If they can't draw into Voltage Surge, they might have an issue. No green for the Innkeeper either. Manual taps coming out. Manual taps red. What does that mean? So Kenzan, Crucible of Defiance. 4th land drop, 5 mana available, tons of blood. Do we trade here? What is this? Meathook Massacre turn? Could be Meathook Massacre turn. We can take that trade. Massacre for 2. Yep, Massacre for 2. Okay. Do we have to draw for our land drop is the question. We don't hit land. I think we have to take the draw. I think we have to do it. I don't think we have a choice. Oh, so sad. If it's a swamp, we can play Eye Twitch. Good lord. Wow. So sad. Okay. Who's going down? Eye Twitch is at least playable. Wedding Announcement's pretty good. We probably don't need backup Bankbuster. And it can be fetched back with the GREASEFANG if we really need to. Oh, God. Synthesizer. Wow. Stuck on 2 lands. So painful. Unbelievably painful. Okay. The opponent is just, on the other hand, is going all out with these little tokens. We hit the lands. Okay. Fan-freaking-tastic. What's the play? Could go Okuba. Just power up the Chariot. We can sweep up for 2. That's not terrible. Get our own Meathook Massacre. That's going to go a long way over the course of the game. We do want to keep hitting land drops. Yeah, I think we get the Massacre going for 1. Should even out the life gain. That's one of the ways they can win the game. Well, that's pretty much the only way they can win the game. It's a little slow for us, but it's important to even out the Massacre on the field. Slow game for us. If we hit land from here on out, we're going to be great. Okay, here comes the Smelter. Now we got some issues presented. We need to remove the Smelter. We have no removal in hand. Opponent with plenty of artifacts to sack. We start with a Synthesizer. Exile and Oni-Cult Anvil. Alright, their engine is online. Take 3 down to 15. And they play the Anvil. And they sacrifice a blood token. Create a blocker. Now we have issues. Well, opponent has drawn into some answers. We do hit land, though, which is valuable. They're not... Could play Innkeeper plus Okuba. That'll get us back some life over the course of the game, which does matter. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, let's go for that, I suppose. Wedding Announcement makes a string of blockers, though. Which isn't bad. Do we really want to attack with the Chariot? We don't really care. It doesn't matter. I think we just play out the Wedding Announcement instead. Try to get a steady stream of life going. Next time we could Okubo maybe copy a token if we don't block with it. We're probably going to block with it, though. Tap land, down to the Bugbear. Opponent is out of cards, but plenty of resources on the board. Lots of triggers going off. Yeah. It's tough. Ooh, they attack with the Smelter. Is it worth picking off the Smelter? That's kind of a question. We're about to have a lot of 1/1s. I think it might actually be worth taking 6, go down to 9. Double Wedding Announcement. No Smelter on the battlefields. I think I'm okay with that. Let's try it. Down to 9. Trigger stack. Super awkward start for us. Okay, who can you get rid of? Their own Meathook Massacre. That's pretty good. We continue to be stuck on land. I think it's double wedding announcement plus eye twitch time, though. Maybe just get sciences, get land. This is good, though. Triple blockers acquired. It does matter. Oh, they get the smelter back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they got the drain. Such a bad start for us. Beautiful hand, just stuck on 2 lands. Ooh, they kill one of our blockers. Okay. We're gonna have the backup smelters to deal with. Do we just get sciences? Pest summoning also is pretty good. If we get land, we can go pest summoning and vanishing verse, potentially. Which would be huge. Can also go sciences and vanishing verse. I think we go pest summoning here. I think we need the life. We're praying we hit that next land drop, though. If we can go land, pest summoning, vanishing verse, pick off their Meathook Massacre. That's big. Down to 8 life. Opponent with Den of the Bugbear and the Smelter. With enough mana to deploy and use both this turn. Let's see how aggressive they get. Shadow Skull Smashing. Ooh, wow. Alright, is that game? 7. 8. Yeah, that's game. Ugh, annoying. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. On to the next one. 2-lander. No black mana. Fateful Absence to tie us over. Not even till turn 3. It's a mulligan. Alright, better, I think. Drop off one of you. Got the Okoba Chariot combo. Up against Mr. Mustache. Okay. Synthesizer. Rakdos Anvil. Okay. What do we need to play you on? Probably want you on black. Alright, doesn't matter too much what we're doing here. We'll start here. Well, drew into a 2-drop. Feels good. Innkeeper into Chariot. A time-tested combo. Epicure comes out. And we have Okoba to pull back the Chariot. This is what dreams are made of right here. Yeah, we can play you out. It's fine. Turn 2 Innkeeper. Stick from the opponent. Probably just the blood token. No blocks. We'll keep our Innkeeper around. Again, it's a lot of life over the course of the game. Third land by the opponent. Mirror Breaker. Okay. Ren at 7. That's not bad either. I think it's Chariot time. Gain some life back. No attacks. End here. So we block the Shaman. We don't really want to. We might have to. We can play Okoba to crew the Chariot, I guess. So it's okay to block the Shaman. We can't give him free treasure every turn. That's unacceptable. They eye the blood token. No moves by the opponent. They eye the synthesizer, they eye the blood token. Get the dispute. Sack the synthesizer. Resolve. Infernal Grasp. Okay, they have an answer to Chariot now. Now we might actually play into Chariot just to get the GREASEFANG going. That's interesting. They want to kill the Chariot. They're not sure how. They have Infernal Grasp just for this turn. Okay. Power up the Chariot now. It gets killed. We play Okuba. That's not terrible. I'm into it. Opponent with 1 mana remaining. Let's see if they Voltage Surge the Chariot. They can also attack, generate a treasure, and then get, you know, play another Infernal Grasp in their hand. Do nothing, though. Okay. Alright. Well, if we play Okubo, we can attack with the Chariot this turn, which is probably what we need to do. So I think that's the play. Next turn we have Ren and 7. Gain some life. Crew the Chariot. Probably get in there like this. Token. No stick on the opponent. Well, we're feeling pretty good right now. Let's see if they have anything for us. Take a chump block there. Okay. Go down to 16. Feeling pretty good so far. Here comes the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Currently has Summoning Sickness. You can pay 1 and tap it. Create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Alright, let's see if the opponent can put out some... make some big moves this turn. This coming turn, we're going to have Ren and 7 Chariot. The classic combo. I could see -3 Meathook Massacre. They get their treasure. We will take this trade. We have more tokens all the way anyway, even if they burn the second cat token. Opponent with 7 mana available this turn. I think they want to play -3 Meathook Massacre. Yep. But we'll have Chariot next turn to follow up. Not the worst thing in the world. 2 mana open. It's enough to, yeah, that'll be good eventually, but not right now. More black is good. Alright, it's classic time. Some things never get old. Opponent's like, uh-oh. Okay, let's see if they have Voltage Surge for the Chariot. That's my question. If they do, we can play GREASEFANG and get it back next turn anyway, so it's really not that bad. Stick by the opponent. Does Voltage Surge hit Planeswalkers? Can't remember off the top of my head. I think it is Creature of Planeswalkers. Crew you. Alright, it's your time to shine. Is it Voltage Surge time? No. They let the copy go off. I think they're going to have a hard time from here on out. Spot removal the Chariot. Get it back with GREASEFANG. Massacre the board. You know, we've got answers for that too. So we're pretty well positioned at this point. Hesitation from the opponent though. They take it all down to 15. Ends here. Alright, I don't know if they can get out of this one. I'm feeling pretty secure in our position. Synthesizer returns. Voltage Surge, they want that card, but they want it on our turn. Might be used on the Ren and 7 to pick it off. It's not going to be around for the Chariot, though, which I think when they want it most, they scoop on that. Dang. I mean, on one hand, I wanted to play it out, but I also am pretty confident we would have won that game in the long term anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have been that interesting. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and let me know what deck I should play next. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.